You know, I guess I'd like to end with talking about something that really needs to happen, and that I'm surprised has not happened in the last 20 years. And that is that I still see our teachers and therapists coming out of their undergraduate training programs or even their graduate training programs not knowing as much as they should know about assistive technology. And while we have some excellent examples of universities across the country that are doing it, the vast majority of teacher training programs, I would say 85 to 90% of them, don't teach their graduates about assistive technology. Yeah. And that makes me so sad. It's been a law for 20 years, and it's not something that comes naturally to someone. They do need some training. Not a great deal, because our students going into college now are very technologically savvy. Right. So they just need to know what those tools are. They can probably operate them quite easily if someone just helps them understand what our federal law says. Right. And I'm hoping that somehow the field will step up. I know it takes time to change university programs, but 20 years, we've had 20 years. Right. Every graduate in special education, general education, occupational therapy, speech and language pathology, and school administration should know what the law is and what the field of assistive technology is. They don't need how to operate all that stuff, right, but they need to know the law and what that means to them. Because every individual who works with children with disabilities has a role to play. Right. It isn't just that AT specialist, it's that classroom teacher. We know from all of the research there is that abandonment happens because the AT doesn't fulfill a meaningful need for the user. It's only the classroom teacher that can create those daily opportunities to use AT in a meaningful way. The speech therapist can't do it when she comes once a week or once a month, and neither can any other specialist. It's got to be right there as part of their everyday lives. So that means everybody has to understand it. I hope for the future is that somehow we will get there, that it will become so pervasive in our lives that AT will be ubiquitous.